Sorry, I was looking at the clock then. Hi guys, sorry it's been such a long time, and you probably noticed not much difference in me really. Well, basically it's June or July 2015 now. I had my surgery October 2013, so it's like over a year and a half now. But the last video I did was probably just after January or something. Now, basically, yeah, and I was already starting to have the sort of the a bit of depression and stuff, wasn't I? Struggling with that. So since then, I actually paid for myself to go privately every single week to get counselling to help with the issues surrounding weight loss and things like that brought up from childhood, which is something I was quite passionate about, showing my lovely nails off. So that's what, and I haven't been doing the videos every week. I gave up my job. I wasn't able to work anymore. I went part-time. My partner started working. That's the other thing. And then after a good 5 months of constant counselling and stuff, I started to feel a bit better about myself. I hadn't lost particularly much weight in that time, but I'd stayed steady. And I'm staying about steady around 12 stone 4 at the moment. So we got married. So I'm married now. And it was amazing to get married and not be fat bride. I've got to say it was amazing. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put all my wedding photos and stuff up on the burlesquebabe.weebly.co.uk or .com website. I'll put all those details up, and you can check out the pictures. And I mean, it was so nice to just not be fat. Just looking at one there, I could show you. With me and my hubby and the boys. It was so nice just not to be humongous. So yeah, but the thing is, I joined Slimming World. Wait a minute, Ryan, thank you. I joined Slimming World for about 6 weeks before the wedding to try and lose weight, but it just wasn't happening. I think it's because I'm size 16 now, and to me that was like a lot slimmer than I've ever been, and I felt comfortable, and I'd got a wedding dress as well, which was that size, and I don't know, and I'm still not that motivated to go any much less, although I'm not at my ideal weight, and my BMI isn't perfect yet, but I just think for me, I feel quite comfortable at this weight at size 16, but I know I should be a bit less. So, but I mean, to have maintained a sort of vaguely steady weight for about 6 months is quite good, really, and I haven't been putting up any. The other thing was my hair used to really annoy me, and it still does. But as you can see on the wedding picture, it wasn't too bad, and I could finally tie it back. But this is a year now, girls. So if you're going to lose weight and go, oh, I'm going to cut my hair off, please think long and hard about it, because it takes a long time to grow back. Seriously, about a year, and it's still not growing back yet. So I was gutted that I didn't have long hair in my wedding pictures. Put my glasses on so you can compare the. Because I used to always do my videos with my glasses, so there you go. Still got the same glasses as well. So if there happens to be any new viewers, I started my weight loss journey at the beginning of 2013. I think I was about, I don't know what I was, about 19.5 stone or something then. You'll have to check back the earlier videos. And then I was living in Sweden at the time. It was fairly straightforward to get the surgery there compared to in Britain, but I'm trying to campaign about that as well. And I was about a size 28, pushing 30 at the time. I had the operation in October 2013. I had a few complications. But yeah, so I mean, I've lost 19. I'm really bad at maths. So I'm about 12 stone, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, about 7 stone really altogether from my highest point. And I should probably be about 10 stone, so I've probably got another 2 stone in reality to lose, but I'm feeling fairly good where I am at the moment. The biggest struggle for me was mentally. I've had people contact me about this because you don't become morbidly obese for no reason. There's usually underlying causes, and they'll do some basic psychological screening, but what they need to do is, sorry, is my son, he keeps opening the door. I've told him not to. It used to be quite fun when they were really little and they didn't know what I was doing, but now they're like, what are you doing, Mummy? You can come in a minute. I mean, there's underlying issues why people overeat, they drink too much, whatever. Okay, so I mean, it's something you need to get counselling. Now, finally, a year after the surgery, a year and a half after the surgery, I got. I had to pay for my own counselling, but now I'm in the system back in the UK now. Just want to clarify that. and I'm now going to be getting proper psychotherapy for all my issues, but not for another 12 weeks yet. So that's going to be nearly 2 years after the surgery. I finally get some proper psychological help. Because what happens when you're losing all that fat is you're losing some security and you're losing your fat shield, they call it sometimes, don't they? So yeah, I mean, and I have struggled, especially in January, and it was dark, and I went through quite a lot really. So I mean, little things do make you feel better. It'd be surprising how much I know a few bits of nail. Also expressing myself through writing, through blogging. I'm now actually starting to write more, and I'm starting to write my book, which is therapeutic but a bit difficult because you're talking about stuff. If you're writing about your own life story and about the weight loss and stuff, and it's quite difficult stuff. But I think it can be quite therapeutic. But this is why I need the counselling to be going on along at the same time, because it can trigger things and can, be difficult sometimes. But no, I'm generally much healthier. I still struggle with fluids. That has always been a problem with me. I can't drink water without feeling quite weirdly sick. So I'm drinking too much alcohol, I think, at the moment. I am drinking like some wine most nights to relax. I started that, before the wedding and everything. And just being back in the UK, alcohol is so cheap. It's so readily available. It goes down easily. It relaxes you. It's one of those things like, this is what I'll probably start talking about this in my counselling, because although food is difficult for me and I can't have the portion sizes, I can certainly graze, and that's what was happening. I was eating biscuits, tea, crisps, things like that. They're called slider foods. Just be careful about that. So if you're a newbie watching this thinking, do I get the surgery? Yes, definitely get the surgery. But just be sure that you get some psychological help alongside it. Be aware of these slider foods. I should never have started having sugar in my tea and coffee again. That's something I'm struggling with. Certainly don't feel weird about joining a slimming group, because they're just at the same point as you. After about a year, everyone's in the same boat, just trying to make healthy choices. So sorry it's been a bit of a long video, and I haven't been around for a while. I changed all my Google Plus accounts because I was doing my writing and a different website and stuff, and I don't even know what site I'm on now. So basically, you can still see my website at burlesquebabe.weebly.com. And I'm also going to do another website for my writing, so you can maybe find out a bit more about my past. That's going to be brysonbanks.weebly.com. I'll post a link to that as well. And myhighstreetwedding.weebly.com. That's all about my wedding and the build up to it, from all different aspects, and that's quite fun. And I will post up some pictures. And please do get back in touch with me. I'm sorry I've been away for a while. It's, I think, after a while, after surgery, you don't want to just be the weight loss person. You want to start being yourself again. But I understand that it's a big part of my personality and my life, and I'd like to help all you guys. So do keep in touch, and I'll try and be back on more regularly.